All right, we're back again today, and today's date is September 9th. It's a very special moment and a special day. September as a whole is a special month for me personally. It's always a new beginning for me in life. I always find myself in another level in life from September up. I have a topic to discuss with us today. Family dynasty as the only way to create transgenerational wealth. Follow me. Family dynasty as the only way to create transgenerational wealth. Let me give us a little introduction. Please don't be bored with my English. I'm not from England. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. So it's possible for you to detect my mother tongue interfering in my English. But trust me, you will understand everything perfectly in this video. You will understand everything. If you just pay attention and listen from the beginning till the end, trust me, you're going to learn something that you have never seen it anywhere in the world. You see, one thing about my video and one thing about my teachings, I don't go to read books to bring you idea from books. I don't watch YouTube videos to bring knowledge there to teach you. I don't listen to videos and then pick things there to teach you. No. If you check all my videos from my channel, comes so original because it originated from me. I created these things. I'm the original owner of this knowledge. I don't copy it anywhere. It comes as inspiration. If you are telling me that the only way I can be smart is by watching YouTube video, it's very beautiful, though. It's very nice, very, very beautiful. But what you fail to understand, or a question you will not be able to answer if I should ask you, that what are you watching in YouTube? Is it not video created by who? Human being. So the question is, so if you are taking the idea from that person, how did that person originated that idea? So can't I be like that person that originated an idea and post it on YouTube, and other people will watch my video, pick these things and then share it? There is always an originator of every knowledge. And people like us are the gatekeepers of knowledge. So today, after understanding this, let's dwell into the topic. Let me not buttress too much on that. Family dynasty as the only way of creating transgenerational wealth. You know, I have seen a lot of Nigerians, a lot of young, vibrant boys, especially those ones that have touched few funds. They'll be like telling you how they are planning to create transgenerational wealth. They'll be telling you how they are working so hard to build generational wealth with the sincerity of their heart. All what you are laboring for, all the wealth that you are gathering as a young man, maybe you have started making money in your life, and what you are thinking is to create a transgenerational wealth that your children will still benefit from this wealth. These are the set of people I'm talking to now. If your own life, what you are dreaming, your plans is just between yourself, within yourself, what you can take, what you can eat, take care of your family, and that's it, please, today's class is not for you. I'll make videos for you, but this class is only specifically for people who have already, even though it's not there, but you have already imagined in your brain, in your mind, in your spiritual realm, creating a transgenerational wealth for your grandchildren, so that your grandchildren will grow not struggling the way you are struggling. Or some of the things you are not able to acquire in life, since you cannot acquire these things, let me build them so that my grandchildren will benefit from them. There are a lot of us that have that mentality, especially Nigerians. I don't know other tribes, I don't know other countries in Africa who don't really, but Nigerians, I trust Southern Nigerians. A typical Igbo, Yoruba, Delta man, Akwa Igbo man will tell you that they are pushing so hard, not just for themselves, but for their children, and not just for their children, for their grandchildren. But let me tell you one common mistake that you are making. Let me tell you one common secret that you will not see it on YouTube, you will not see it in any book. It is not written anywhere that you are making if you are creating transgenerational wealth. The mistake that you are making is that you are not focusing on building family dynasty. Family dynasty as the only means, as one and surest means to create transgenerational wealth. There is no two ways about it. There is no mixing. It doesn't fail. It has never failed. It's what our forefathers used for thousands of years, and it never failed for once. Family dynasty. Don't worry, this class will be a little long, but I will break everything down for us all to understand. So long as you are following this video, you will understand it perfectly at the end of it. Ebre, so revolutionary thinker, how are you telling me that one mistake I will make if I am focusing on creating transgenerational wealth is me neglecting family dynasty? How? Let's dwell in. What is family dynasty in the first place? As an African man, the primary thing that you need to understand is that we all came here to this planet Earth to survive. Survival is the primary assignment first. Whatever money you are chasing, whatever thing that you are living, whatever anyhow you are doing, the first thing that you need to understand as an African man is that we came here to survive. Survival first. Immediately after survival has been taken care of, what is next? What is next? You need to live a good life. What first is survival? So, because survival is very important, immediately you come of age as a man, the first thing our fathers, our elders will tell you is to go and marry. Young man, go and marry. How can you be 25 years, you are not married? Are you normal? What are you even thinking? What if something happens now and then you die? What will be the fate of our lineage? The elders will tell the young boy to immediately go and marry. Nobody is playing with him here, there. You can play with a male child in any way, but when it comes to, look at fish magnets. A boy of my age, he succeeded in making money like us. Millions. But because he was not married, because nobody cautioned him to go and marry, all his wealth will be crumbled. There is no two ways about it. So the first primary assignment is family dynasty. Now, good enough, some of us, we grew up to see family believing that we only have one type of family. And with the kind of family that we practice, it is absolutely impossible for you to create transgenerational wealth. I can define it any way you take me to. Whoever that think that you can use monogamy and create transgenerational wealth, then let the person come out and defend me. And defend it. If you can use monogamy, show me one monogamous family in Africa that generates transgenerational wealth. Show me one. Do you know what is transgenerational wealth? The only thing a black young man will tell you is, what of Elon Musk? What of Trump? What of Facebook? What of Mark Zuckerberg? There is something wrong with your head. The mistake that you are making is that you are copying the West without understanding that the West are a very different opposite species from us. Even the West that you are copying, monogamy, that they are practicing monogamy and you are copying monogamy, you are not copying everything that surrounds the monogamy that they are practicing. Even though they are practicing monogamy, they do not joke with business. They prioritize business excellently over marriage. And they always bring in their children in whatever world that they are creating. Trump will tell you that he continued exactly what his father was doing. His father continued what his grandfather was doing. His grandfather continued what his great-grandfather was doing. That is the kind of system that they are practicing here with their monogamy. They have what we call family business. So that family business stands because they are not much. You will see a rich man who have just 1 or 2 children. So that 1 or 2 children will focus primarily on the family business. Whatever you are going outside to learn, what you are learning is what will come in to continue the family business. Because that is where the wealth of the family lies. But a foolish, I'm sorry to call you foolish because you are foolish. A foolish African man followed that same settings and practiced monogamy, thinking that you will be able to create transgenerational wealth. Let me tell you what will happen to you as an African man who is practicing monogamy. You will succeed in making millions. No problem. You will succeed. Of course, obviously, you are already on the right track. Your zeal to create transgenerational wealth will land you in making good fortunes for yourself. That is very beautiful. But let me show you the mistake that you are making. You marry one selfish woman who will control all that wealth in a way that you cannot even touch that wealth if you don't take permission from her. That wealth that you are building, a time will come, if you are not yet married, a time will come, you will marry one selfish woman, all in the name of love. This selfish woman that I'm calling selfish, women should not feel bad and say, why are you calling a woman selfish? A woman is naturally built selfish for a very, very good reason. Nature is not stupid. A woman needs to use that selfishness to preserve the home. Else the children will, things can just come into the house. If you let the house to a man will just let his friends, one of his friends can just come in and then do one bad thing to the family or the child. You notice that your wife is always very, very careful when it has to do with family. Even her own close friend, she doesn't let it trespass family. A good woman, no. So I don't have enough battery. I need to summarize this class. Family dynasty. An African man is practicing monogamy and expect that you will create transgenerational wealth. Number one, the woman will take the money and automatically the money is now 50-50. So the purpose has been divided because the woman that you marry had her own purpose in life, dreams. That she is the breadwinner of her own family. That's what you are not thinking. She is the breadwinner of her own family. Her family is looking up to her. So she has her own dreams. She has her own things to achieve in life, bro. So that your money will be divided, though. But you want to create transgenerational wealth, right? Follow me. So number one, your billions that you have already gathered here is already shared. In other words, there are sometimes she wake up and she feels like buying Benz. Obviously, you have to make her happy. You have to buy Benz for her. And trust me, a woman is built naturally very, very competitive. So among her peers of friends, she will be competing to be the top. And who will maintain that top? It's a monogamous man. You are in partnership with her, obviously. How will you create transgenerational wealth with that? Before you get to 70, 60, before you get to 70 years, the money has finished. Number two. Follow me. Number two, reason that you will not be able to create transgenerational wealth in monogamy is that you will have a child or you have children who you will send to university to go and learn push their career. Your wife is pushing her separate career. Let's say your wife is an accountant, your wife is a nurse, so you are a businessman, obviously. So your wife has a separate career, and that career is being funded by this money too. Your children too have their own separate career funded by these resources. So when they now grow, your children will see the family business because the family business is always struggling to maintain all these things, right? So the children will come in to see the family's business as not being sufficient enough. So what will they do with the career that they learned in the university? They will push their life, obviously, and even take some of the resources from the family business to establish another career. So the whatever you will, all the resources that you were gathering, thinking that you are gathering transgenerational resources, is gone. In your own lifetime, before you even die, it's gone. Then immediately you die, one of your children will sell it. They will sell the company. They will, because they are not interested. They have their own career, and obviously your wife has her own career. So your business dies automatically with you. Immediately you die, your business die. Everything that you were doing collapse. They will sell it off. They will sell it off. Typical example. My uncle created a transgenerational wealth resources. Very wealthy. Got to a rank of a vice marshal in Nigerian Air Force. My father's brother. But because he didn't understand family dynasty, he had a son, only one son, that squandered all the money. Sold everything immediately. My uncle died. Sold everything. Filling station, everything. Multiple filling stations, all gone. Company, factory, gone. Because he failed to build family dynasty. When you build family dynasty, your wealth becomes transgenerational. Now, in summary, let me tell you and teach you how do you build Ebreso. After telling me all these things, and this is exactly what is happening in our society, except you want to turn blind eye to it. But if we turn around and see that what this young boy is saying, regardless of his age, is exactly what is happening in our surroundings, we should wake up. Wake up. Polygamy is the solution. Polygamy is the solution. How is it a solution to build transgenerational wealth, Ebreso? How is polygamy the solution? Yes, all your wives comes in to build the family business, because that is what preserves the family. As a man, if you have a dream, let's take for instance, you should have a very, very big dream as a man. It's because we are having this little mindset, this scarcity mindset. That's why you think of monogamy now. You think of things in singles. You only have one job. You only have one house. You only have everything. You only have one account, bank account. Everything in your life is single, because you have this scarcity mindset. Scarcity. You don't even believe that you can have things in multiples. You don't. That's why you can't even imagine polygamy. You can't. You cannot try to imagine you getting many wives. Try it. Just close your eyes and try it. You see you struggling with it because your brain has been configured. You can't even imagine having streams of incomes. You are stuck with your job. If your job fired you now, you are gone. Because you have scarcity mindset. This is the problem. This is the problem we have. So in polygamy, you marry a woman, you have this big dream as a young man growing up. You should have a very transgenerational dream. Let's say now you want to take care of. Let me use my dream for instance. Oh, don't call me now. Now I will call you. Let me use my dream for instance. I want to feed Africa, the entire continent, in my own lifetime. I want to feed the whole continent with food. So how do I do this? I need to create a food chain, food production. We start with food production, create the chain, create the market, even the market for it. Coming to crash down the food system. Slash down to sorry, I've been distracted. Slash down to different prices, right? Coming in, let me say that again. Coming in to slash the price of food in the market, making sure that every household has food in Africa. That's that problem that we have. That problem we have in Africa of food scarcity. I want to come in and take care of it. Make sure that everybody has food. You can get food anywhere. Food should be everywhere. Food should be the least of our problem. In 2025, we shouldn't be complaining of food in Africa. So that should be taken care of. Now, this is a very big dream. And you cannot tell me that I should gather resources to build this dream and then expect that one woman will be able to power this dream. That is not possible. So all your wives will come in with their own career, but in your dream, you marry a woman that will bring a career that will boost the original dream. You don't just marry a woman because she's pretty, she has nyash, you just go and marry her. No. You will struggle in life all alone in life. Have a dream first for yourself. That dream should be big. Feeding the whole continent is big. Now, when you are marrying a woman, you marry a woman who will bring in a career that will be able to expand in this dream. So that as this dream is expanding, her career is expanding. She is growing as the business is growing. Because her career is now being planted in this dream to help boost the dream. So as the dream is boosted, her career she will be happy. She will feel fulfilled in life. That she wanted to be an accountant, and then she went to school to study accounting, and then she's working in your company as an accountant, and as the company is growing, your wife's income, salary, finance, everything is growing. This one, she literally wants it. She will feel the value, not you giving her money. So now imagine you have 10 wives building one dream for you in different sections. And mind you, as you are marrying your wife, with her career, she becomes the general manager of that section. If it is accounting section, accounting institution, accounting department in your dream, your wife now becomes the general manager of that. By so doing, she earns a certain percentage in the company, but she still reports to you as the boss. She still reports to you as the director, because it's your dream. You are the director of your dream. So you check this order, you check the medical department, your wife is the head nurse, or your wife is the general manager of that section. You check this order, you check agriculture, you have an agriculturist who hates that department. Let me tell you what that is going to happen. You will notice that each children that comes with each of your wife will already have a career that all of them will be tutored into. For instance, let's say your first wife is an accountant and gives you 3 kids. Very okay, 3 kids is okay. Those 3 kids will be trained. Every day they are going to see what their mother is doing. Every day they are following their father to see what their father is doing. To see what they are doing. And then at the end of the day, you will notice that even through children will come in to expand those dreams, because they come in to see and practice and learn exactly what their fathers are doing, not what they taught them in the university. And by so doing, they keep their children still flows into the same family dynasty. And through family dynasty, transgenerational wealth can be created. Thank you very much, Ebere Sokwaiswa, your revolutionary thinker. I will always step in to do the thinking for us.